Well, probably from the looks of my screen, you can tell we're going to set up a database. I don't know if that is the proper next step in our application, but, well, we know what we're building, right? So, I'm thinking that this should be the format or the setup, what the database table will look like for our main contact table. Obviously, these are kind of guesses on the lengths for the varchars, etc. The state is an integer for a reason. I'll show you that later. But yeah, that's what the schema or the database schema will look like. We're using MySQL for the database, and we're going to copy that. And we are going to go ahead and log in. Earlier, so let's create a database, use that database, and then we're going to paste in all that. There we go. So now we have our database. We can use CMS describe contacts. There we go. So that is what the database looks like as MySQL describes it. So that is, I believe, the second part. I mean, I could be wrong. Obviously, there could be more tables. We could split out the addresses into its own table if we wanted to. We might. It might be. I might do a more complex part of the series later. There's so many options we could do with this, but yeah, that I believe is part 2 of the series, is to lay out our structure. More tables will come eventually if we add users, so we can password protect the system, things like that. So yeah, so there is the database. Oh, we need to connect to the database, which is one part that I had with issues with this earlier. ColdFusion 11 doesn't automatically ship with a MySQL driver, so I had to fix that. I had this episode all recorded, and I find out that MySQL doesn't ship with the MySQL, or that ColdFusion 11 doesn't ship with a MySQL database driver. I don't know how I haven't noticed that before. So we're going to add that. Data source name, we're going to call it the same as the database just to keep things simple. Driver is MySQL 5. And we will type in the credentials. Localhost for the server, root for the username. We don't have a password. It's just a testing server. I should probably have a password. This is what you're looking for, is this green data source updated successfully. At any time you can go through here and you can verify it, or you can edit it, delete it, all that stuff. So yeah, so the next step, we will be going into the basic CFCs and go from there. Maybe set up a form. All right, happy coding.